The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup.
They got nothing on you.
So here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-2 play.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. And a victims list. That includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC's lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC's career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, so here's the 2-division contender, Dan Hooker, now back in the lightweight division where he has realized a whole lot of success. This man has headlined for the UFC before. He has been in some absolute wars. Tonight, though, not looking to end up in the hospital. He wants to be more of a technician on the feet. He has worked very hard with Eugene Behrman and all of his training partners at City Kickboxing. They want a clean technical effort here tonight, and candidly, they believe they have the right opponent to produce that result. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Hooker. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to this in the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, big right hand from the American top team trained Dustin Poirier. So many outstanding coaches out there, not the least of which is Mike Brown, who finds himself firmly in Poirier's corner as usual here tonight. Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. All right, so Dustin Poirier getting off to a pretty good...
Guillotine jump.
Poirier's head is out.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Poirier's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. Changing the position.
Poirier's right back to the full mount. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast table.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Side kick. 34 total for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch from the counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Hooker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under 20 seconds now to go. Just out of range with that right hook. Final seconds here. Round two next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Clean with the right hook. Inside leg kick is there by Hooker. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Man, look how quickly he gets that foot to the target. Oh, how good is that Poirier jab? He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights with the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
Oh!
You hurt him real bad.
Nice jab. Hooker's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassed. Oh, he hit him again!
Vicious combo there.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Hooker.
Oh, nice.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Hooker's back in full mount. Setting up for another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, so now he bails on a submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hooker.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Neo Billy.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, good defense, yes.
Poirier going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful hook there. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Doing work with the jab.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a... He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
And a strong outside leg kick there. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Hooker. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, you see.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon.
Hooker's eye now closing up. Fighter blocks a punch. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Swing and a miss by Hooker. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dustin Poirier.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
You need to work on this position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Nice transition.
Hooker's right back to the full mount here. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Hooker circling now towards the left. That punch no good. Hooker's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land. Yeah, looks a little lively on his feet. Poirier's thigh in the out. That'll do it! And Hooker gets the finish.
Oh, my Lord.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.